Okay, hello everyone. It's really nice to see so many Zephyr enthusiasts here. Yeah, I'm welcoming you in the name of Microchip. We are happy to be the host here for today. Yeah, so the plan was to be that we are two guys here in front of you presenting, but unfortunately my colleague Stefan is not available today, so it's only me presenting to you. My name is Axel. I'm field application engineer here at Microchip. I joined Microchip in 2023, and I'm focusing on the topic separately. Yeah, just a few organizational information. I'm pretty sure all of you found the snacks and the drinks already. Regarding restrooms, it's for the gentlemen, it's easy. You can find the restrooms on the left-hand side, just behind the kitchen. For the ladies, it's bit more difficult. You have to go all the way down the floor, and you will find it on the first right-hand side, and then first left-hand side, and then right. Look. Yeah. It's closer. There's a closer one. Okay. Yeah, but there's a closer one over here. Okay. But they blocked getting into the finance history, so they blocked the. Okay. So for the ladies, if you're looking for the restroom, just please ask some of my colleagues here. They will tell you. Okay. Regarding the building entrance, we have the issue that from 7 p.m. the entrance is not able anymore. So you need some of our colleagues to let you in. So if you're planning to have a cigarette later, please keep that one in mind. Okay, regarding the agenda, the son just mentioned it. We wanted to start at 5:30, but now, yeah, I will keep it short. At 6 p.m. and 10 minutes, we will have a presentation from our friends from Linomits. Then at 6:30, we will have a presentation about a fully open source product development example from Stefan and Andreas from UL Solutions and Innovex. I hope you are here. Hi.
Nearly on time.
Then at 7:50, we will have a really nice presentation about the ZS watch. I had the pleasure before to listen to this presentation at Boston. It's really interesting. Then at 7:55, we have a presentation about everything can become a config from Tobias from the Konux GmbH. And then finally at 8:20, we have a presentation from my colleague Yu about Zephyr Square, where he will present about mixing Zephyr with Linux applications. Okay, and finally we will have some closing remarks from Susanne again, and then we are free to network and have some drinks and snacks again. Okay, just a few words about Microchip. Microchip was founded in 1989. It's based in Chandler. At the beginning, Microchip was focusing on EEPROMs and EEPROMs, and later became famous for the PIC 16 and all the other PICs. But we will see in a few slides that nowadays there are way more products than just EEPROMs and PICs. So yeah, we are around 18,000 employees. Yeah, I told you it's not only PICs and EEPROMs, it's more than 100,000 products now, and yeah, our revenue is around 4.4 billion. So we are dividing our focus into so-called megatrends. We are focusing on IoT applications, data centers, AI/ML, sustainability, e-mobility, and networking. Yeah. Coming to the products, as I told you, it's not only processors, MCU. It's nowadays we have FPGAs, MPUs. We have connectivity products, touch products, sensors for motor drive, security products. By the way, if you want to talk and discuss about CRA, Tim, our CRA expert, is here. We have connectivity products with Zephyr support. We have analog mixed signal products. Clock and timing is, I think it's interesting because we have from small oscillators up to atomic clocks. We have all kind of products. And of course, I told you about EEPROMs. Okay. So how does open source software work at Microchip? In the past, we were focusing on our golden cage. So we had proprietary tools. We have frameworks from Microchip. But nowadays we see that the world is moving, right? And so we are focusing on open source topics like the one we are here for today. Can you all hear me? Yeah? Okay. Because my manager behind can't hear me. Okay, yeah. So as I told you, we are focusing more and more on open source topics like Zephyr, Linux. We are also opening in the tools topics. So we are developing VS Code extensions to be more open to all the developers. So, and yeah, we are seeing also more requests for Zephyr, and we were wondering what are the reasons for our customers to reach out for Zephyr support. And and the reason we think why Zephyr is requested is the community, of course. I can see all of you are joining, and so if you are starting a project, you have nice ways to connect with the community and get help from them. Another thing we think is important is the way of time to market you can reach with your Zephyr application. Then, of course, with topics I mentioned, CRA and safety and security topics, Zephyr helps you a lot with the ability to change the platform very easily. Your resilience to topics we faced during COVID, where we had the chip shortage. So of course, COVID is not a reason to start with Zephyr, but it's amplified all the reason I mentioned before, and so we could see the need for Zephyr applications really strongly during the COVID time. Yes, so Microchip, of course, wanted to join the Zephyr, and the first thing we did was becoming a member. So from February this year, we are silver member of the Zephyr project. And so this is, of course, it's not the only thing becoming a member. So we started to develop support for Zephyr. We created a new Zephyr council inside Microchip, and we started developing Zephyr support for many of our products. For example, we have started for MCUs, for our MPUs, for wireless products, for FPGAs, and for wired networking PHYs. We have several developers working on these topics. I asked our Zephyr council main engineer for about how many developers are working on Zephyr topics, and he couldn't tell me, because he said there are so many people in different business units are working on Zephyr topics. He can't tell me the numbers. And in addition, we are also developing new tools regarding Zephyr. So we may have customers that are not used to work with device trees and things like this. So we are thinking about creating tools to help the customers to get into topics like UI3 and all. Okay, so coming to the devices we are supporting by today. On the left-hand side, you can see lots of our Atmel products. So if you don't know, in 2060, Microchip acquired Atmel, so they took all the products as well. And for most of these products, you have Zephyr support by today. And on the right-hand side, you can see other products from Microchip, which are Zephyr supported by today. So yeah, in the past, we did our Zephyr development based on customer requests, and so we had a fork on the Microchip side and did some changes there, and then we gave the customer our code from the fork, and this mindset has changed. So nowadays, all of our Zephyr contributions are going upstream. This not only helps the community, it also helps us because, for example, lots of our customers are looking into the Zephyr web page and looking at what kind of support can we get there, and then they are reaching out to us and asking about it. So it helps not only the community, it helps Microchip as well. Okay, so regarding our first in-house developments, you can, for Garching right here. So these two devices are upstreamed already, right? Yep. Yeah. So okay, then I'm right. Yeah. So the first two products we are upstream already are the SAM E5X and the SAM D5X. So these products were already implemented in Zephyr, but what Microchip wanted to do, they wanted to use a new hardware abstraction layer, and they wanted to support all of the peripherals. That's why they started to develop for the already existing SAM E and SAM D devices to have a foundation for future developments. And the next step was to develop Zephyr support for our PIC32CM. It's a low-cost Cortex M0 Plus, and yeah, with the next release, I guess you can find it in the package. Okay, and then I wanted to tell you about challenges we are facing. So with our DS-PIC32, for example, there is a problem that it has a proprietary core, right? And so it's not that easy. It's not easy like the other cores, the Cortex cores, to implement in Zephyr. So we had to decide to develop Zephyr support for this one as well. And we are happy to release the Zephyr support for this device at the end of October, as far as I know. Yeah. And then there's another thing I wanted to tell you. We are already in the planning for the next Zephyr Meetup. It will be in Seville at the 27th of October. So if you want to travel to Spain, or if you know someone in this area, please tell them. We will have a Microchip event as well. It's called the Microchip Masters. It's an engineering and developer event where a lot of sessions are happening. And some of these sessions are related to Zephyr and Linux as well. So feel free to check this one out. Yeah, this brings me already to the end. Yeah, we are quite late to Zephyr, but yeah, we are hoping to have fun with you still. So yeah, have a nice evening.
Thank you.